everybody, it's your boy HP Maharaj, and we back at it. J-Ho to everybody, and it's a very good morning on a Wednesday morning. Today is November 1st, the 1st of November. Oh man, here is all a mess, but oh well. I'm glad to work at a place where clothing and stuff doesn't matter. You come in whatever you want. But anyways, I thought today I'd do a morning show or daily Maharaja because, I was just thinking about a thing here that I could really talk about and kind of drill. And that is that human nature is to be limited. And by limited, I'm going more towards the track of we don't know everything. Nobody knows everything, right? And you might think that, I know this and that, and I'm expert at this, and I'm expert on that. I can solve any math equation, math problem. I can solve any algorithm problem. At the end of the day, there is so much in the world to learn that one lifetime is not enough. It's simply just not enough to learn everything and anything. And at a certain degree, you have to understand this point that you're actually limited in terms of time, because obviously there's only 24 hours in a day. And not just time, but also knowledge, right? There's so much knowledge out there. There's an abundance of knowledge out there that you simply just won't have the time to acquire and build off of. So that's sort of the line of thought there is you don't know everything and you will never know everything, right? So you got to be humble in that way that, even though people are praising you, and like some guy, he messaged me and he's like, oh dude, you know everything, like you're gonna make it big. And I'm like, I appreciate it, right? Like I'm gonna, hopefully I'll make it big. Just gotta hustle. But the fact is that I don't know everything. Like I'm not, the cherry on top. Like I maybe know the cherry on top and nothing about the cake, right? Nothing about the frosting. So like that's the thing. Like you can be for show and be that cherry on top of the cake, but then have no substance, namely the cake, right? So it's very important to identify that you're going to be something of substance. So now you can't be the entire cake because obviously the cake is too large of the world in terms of knowledge. And you can imagine the cake in terms of what, like the knowledge of you, like the knowledge of the world is the cake, and you're just that cherry on top. And sometimes, actually all the time, you don't want to be the cherry on the top, because that's showing that you know everything, right? Like the cherry on top makes the whole cake look nice, but the cherry doesn't know anything about the cake itself. And that's what I'm alluding to here, is that you can be much better off in terms of knowledge by knowing a small slice of the cake rather than being the cherry on top. So don't be for show, but rather try to be in a niche, like try to have enough knowledge in the niche market or niche subject or whatever that will allow you to at least have some presence in the world, or at least be known for some presence, or at least you have some knowledge there. But the fact and that you have to actually embrace is that you don't have everything. Like you can never know the entire cake. Anyway, so this is John Wayne Airport, always my go-to place to, look and observe and admire. I just love the airport, as you probably know from my other Maharaja Daily at LAX Airport. If you don't, go check it out. But yeah, so I thought I'd do this morning one and try to put this analogy and try to put things into perspective, because no human's going to know everything. Right? That's God's function. But what you can do is try to become an expert in a niche and try to acquire knowledge in something that you're passionate about. So you go back to that sort of scenario of finding what you love and finding what your passion is, and then diving deeper into that subject. And that will lead to, obviously, a happier lifestyle, but also lead to you having some substance rather than being that cherry on top with literally no background in anything. So that's what I want to talk about. I just want to be clear that I don't know everything, and neither will I know everything at any point in my life. The world keeps changing, and there's so many factors that are at play, and hence I will never know everything, and no human being will ever know everything. So that's how it is. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you found it useful about you can't know everything. Like, that should be like the title of this video. So, HP Maharaja, signing out. Peace and love, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in. Jai Ho! I appreciate it.